This is Jim Parrish with the Parrish Law Firm. I'm going to talk to you today about property damage. We get questions every day from people involved in motor vehicle collisions, and they want to know what's going to happen with their car. So let's start with the law first. The law says that you're entitled to recover either the reasonable repair value of the vehicle, or if the vehicle is a total loss, you're entitled to recover what's known as the actual cash value of the vehicle. Now, that begs the question, well, what's the actual cash value of the vehicle? There is no exact formula for it, but think of it in these terms. It's not retail, and it's also not trade-in. It's something in between those numbers. The next question is, well, how do we determine what actual cash value is? Insurance companies, and remember, I used to work for insurance companies for a number of years, they use large databases of similarly damaged property, similarly damaged vehicles to come up with what they deem to be the actual cash value. You can obtain an expert to determine your actual cash value, but chances are it's going to be pretty close to what the insurance company tells you. So that's the law. You're entitled to recover either the reasonable repair value or the actual cash value, but you're entitled to the lesser of those two. So if it's going to cost $5,000 to fix your car and your car is worth $4,999, you're going to get $4,999. That's the law. Things that people ask me that I have to tell them and they don't like it. It does not matter what you paid for your car. It does not matter if you still owe money on your car. And it does not matter if you cannot find another similar vehicle for the actual cash value that you receive in the settlement. Doesn't matter if you go to court, it's going to be the same result. If you went to court, the judge is going to require evidence of what the reasonable repair value was and the actual cash value, and the judge is going to give you the lesser of those two. Now let's talk about how insurance interplays with the law. So if you're involved in a motor vehicle collision that's not your fault, then you may have two different options to receive compensation for your vehicular loss. If you have collision coverage on your own auto policy, then you can go to your own insurance carrier and ask them to adjust your property damage loss. That means they're going to pay for the repair value, or they're going to pay you the actual cash value. The rub with using your own collision coverage is that you do have to pay a deductible. Now, ultimately, if you are not at fault, your insurance company will go through a process known as subrogation against the other at-fault driver's insurance company, recover what it paid out, and then refund you your deductible. That's one method of getting compensated for your property damage. The other method is to go to the at-fault driver's insurance company. They're going to handle it the same way, and they're going to use roughly the same values. It's always my opinion that if you can afford to pay the deductible to go through your own insurance, because your own insurance company owes you a duty of good faith and fair dealing, and you're going to likely get better service than you're going to get from your adversary's insurance company. But again, the choice is entirely yours. Another common question related to property damage is, what do I do while my car is being repaired or while it's being declared a total loss and I need a vehicle to get around? Well, you're probably going to want a rental. If you're going through your own insurance company using your collision coverage, if you have rental coverage on your own policy, then you can get a rental car through your own policy. If you don't have rental coverage and you're going through your own carrier, that does create some issues because you can't go to the other insurance company and ask for a rental car while your insurance company is paying for the repairs or paying for the total loss. The other option, again, is to go through the other driver's insurance. Chances are they will give you a rental vehicle while your car is being repaired or while it's being declared a total loss. However, they are not required to pay for a rental vehicle up front. Ultimately, they will pay at the end if they don't pay up front, but they don't have to automatically put you into a rental vehicle. Many people think somebody else caused the collision, the other person's insurance company has to immediately pay for a rental vehicle. That's not the case. The law is that the insurance company for the other driver doesn't have to pay you anything unless you go to court and win a judgment. However, most insurance companies will adjust these losses based on a determination as to who's at fault. And if you're deemed not at fault, then the other driver's insurance company is likely going to pay for your damage to your vehicle and your rental while the property damage adjustment is occurring. I hope that helps.